40s ain't old now. Put the gavel down, Bella. We not playing now.
All right. I think I'll consider that.
All right.
I lied. Okay, so real quick, let me get one more spot. Let me see who hasn't been up here yet. Okay, boom. All right. Love you, Frankie. Okay, so let me see. Not sure. Da-da. Okay, news, gossip, cool, all that. All right. Okay. So yeah. For the next case, I want to make sure that we are rotating the vloggers, all that. Real quick, again, ooh, that is cute. Thank you so much for supporting the vloggers. Make sure y'all are following the vloggers. They are going to capture everything. I'm not going to be here throughout the week talking about it. You only want to hear it on Sunday. You don't wait till Sunday. You want to see it firsthand. Follow the vloggers. She don't have it. She's going to have it. Vice versa. Follow them all respectfully. Engage with their content. We're going to move on to this case right here. All right. This case, by the way, we are literally 100 people away from 2K in the fan base. If you never grabbed a heart me, this is the perfect time to do it. You will help us hit our 2K mark. We will be the first platform over here to hit 2K in Messy Talk. If 100 new people can just grab a heart me, let's make history today. Is a great month. We are in our 2-year anniversary. We are hitting different marks left and right. So if you never grabbed one, please do so. Ciao. Now look, this case right here is a little sticky. Some people foreseen it happening, some didn't. Well, respectfully, my supporters, y'all get ready to be in for a surprise with this one, child. So this case, unfortunately, we got LaLa versus FWA. Nobody foreseen this because of the cape that was like, it was like a titanium cape that was worn by FWA to protect LaLa. We just knew that she was indestructible. She could do no wrong. Respectfully. Now, some people say they foreseen it coming. Me personally, to do that much, nah, you not, ain't no fallout with that. I did not foresee that coming, but here we are, we're here. So let me walk y'all through it real quick before we press play. So here's where the problem lies. The problem is, for those who have not kept up with it, and we're going to dive into that later, FWA came online, let people know that she put shrapnel in her child's father back. Okay? It is clear when you put some hollow tips in a person's back that you going to serve some time. There ain't no getting around it. Okay? Apparently, LaLa understood that. So LaLa started setting up shop. Well, let's hear FWA's response when she finds out that LaLa was setting up shop.
Hey, Bella, I'm sorry. Before you do that, can you switch me out with Clock This Tea? You can drop me.
Absolutely, for sure. I appreciate that, Toxic. Such a sweetheart. As a matter of fact, let me also give the bakery a shot. Got the bakery in the building. All right. So we got Clock This Tea here. We got Breadcrumb. Come on in. Make sure y'all following. Show support to the vloggers, y'all. All right. Let's press play.
Thing, but telling me the good news that you got going on is another thing.
I don't. Well, it ain't really no news right now because I haven't done shit with it.
It don't matter. You should have been the one to tell me. You said it yesterday. Oh, I thought she fucked with me because I told her I just became a part of an agency and I'm about to start my platform. Do anybody else get what I'm saying? Because evidently she don't. If you can tell me about all that other shit, you can tell me about that. If you can tell me a motherfucker talking shit and take screenshots, you can tell me about that. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I'll say this, right? And I 100% agree with you, friends. You've been fighting for her all the time. You
I'm sure they're gonna be texting you now. But I just had to let you know how I felt before I told somebody else. I'm telling you. So I don't go on the back end and go tell somebody else some shit. I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay, so first but just because I didn't tell you everything that's going on in my life or everything that's going on with me does not mean we're not friends. It just means I didn't tell you.
Okay, so thank you for letting me know that. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't tell everybody everything that's going on in my fucking life.
Don't worry about it. You said what you said. You don't know me. Baby, you don't know me.
But the point is, I feel like you're trying to find a problem where there's not one.
How
Like,
just not? Okay, so you don't.
Why did you even bring this to the platform? Why did you talk? Why did you message me on Instagram?
To the app. You brought it to the app. You said something yesterday.
I talked about it yesterday. Why did you say something
I'm
yesterday?
saying something about it the fucking day.
Why did you say something about it yesterday?
Because I ain't feel like it because the wrong shit would have came out. So we clearly not on the same page about being friends.
I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm gonna ask the audience. Quite simple. Did LaLa need to tell FWA she was gonna be hosting lives, starting up her own platform? Red, yes. Blue, no. Did LaLa owe it to FWA to tell her she'll be going live and setting up shop? Okay. A lot of people saying she's a grown-ass woman. She ain't got to tell her shit. Okay. Oh, the votes is pouring in. Okay. All right. Okay. So the vote is saying, what is she, her sergeant? Title? All right. So the majority is saying absolutely the fuck not. Well, as a result of this conversation, we have the premise of how it started, how we got here. After she made it clear, I'm going to be going live. That conversation happens. Apparently, LaLa feels disrespected. She felt slighted. She felt so slighted that she said, you know what, matter of fact, let me let y'all hear it.
You should be opening doors. You should be kissing babies and shit like that. Right now, your ass right now should be feeding the homeless. Going to domestic violence shelters, and you should be donating your time to shit. You should be being nice to everybody that comes across you. It should be nothing anybody can piss you off.
Let's get straight to it.
I've been really quiet about it, and I'm not really going to be on the platform. Because that's not your personal life. That's not back end. I ask you about that stuff on back end. I ask you what's going on in all your things, right?
Chad,
If you do not like the mess or be a part of the mess, why do you continuously need to be seen or heard?
the same reason your big fat pink hair wears a damn Easter basket grass on the top of your goddamn head. Same reason your ass do it. Sitting over there, look like a fucking Easter basket. All that goddamn Easter basket grass and be on top of your goddamn that pink ass Easter basket grass. Same reason your ass do it. Fuck you talking about?
You can jump in the boxes or be a part of it if you don't want to be a part of it. I scroll this app a lot of times and nobody ever sees me in the box. The only box I get in is yours. I don't ever.
Why are you explaining yourself to her, LaLa?
Here we go.
LaLa, you soft as shit. LaLa, I thought you had some nuts. LaLa, you ain't got the nuts of a squirrel nut having ass. You sitting there letting this woman talk to you like shit.
Hey, me and you have had our beef, and you've called me some names, I've called you some names. That's all good. But I just thought I'd do a little pull up on the two wheels. I just came in here. Skirt. No big deal. But there's a reason I stayed quiet.
I was actually defending your ugly ass.
No, and I got told that, and I got shared the love, and I appreciate you on that. I just got here because I just got the send. So I'm gonna say this: the reason I stayed quiet is because she wanted a response. She wanted the rah-rah. She wanted the clicks, likes, and views. She wanted all that.
You should have gave her what she was looking for.
No, Kevin, no. Because
Money
sometimes.
to the comment. Don't call me.
All right, let's pause. So real quick, let me ask the audience. Did FWA put LaLa on blast for likes, clicks, and views? Red, yes. Blue, no. Did she make it clear she felt some type of way for likes, clicks, and views? Red, yes. Blue, no. What do y'all think? Again, we are so close to hitting the 2K mark in the daily heart me's. If y'all can just grab that heart me, we will be the first community over here to have 2K with the fan base. So if you never grabbed a heart me, if you can get one for the first time, it will definitely help us to achieve that goal today. Thank y'all so much for participating. All right. Okay. So, all right. So looking like the majority is saying, yeah. Okay, we're going to continue to listen. All right. Okay, we got the key limes in the building.
I'm sorry. So, Kev, let me say this. Sometimes it's better to move in silence.
Not in that. Yeah, sometimes it is.
Let me finish, because let me tell you, I wrote a characterization letter for her.
Okay, what's that?
A characterization letter is basically being a witness to her.
Wait, hold up. Whoa, hold up. Slow down. So are you telling me that you wrote a letter to the court regarding her character?
Yeah, and I actually just called her lawyer to get it redacted. I sure did.
Y'all know what time it is. Grab them motherfucking notebooks. Word for word, I called her lawyer and got the letter redacted. Write that shit down. We're going to write it down together. The word redacted. Let me flip this page. This is the page that got like 25 platforms. Let me redacted character letter. It's retracted, not Hey, what we doing? We only going off their word. We can only repeat back what they say. Isn't it beautiful when we pay attention to detail? Let's keep listening.
I just called the lawyer to get it redacted.
So you pulled your characterization letter?
I did.
You know.
Sherry says the word that she meant to say was rescind. Okay. Okay, so we have Suburban Boo in the audience. She says redacted is blacking out info on a doc. It's def retracted. Someone says withdrawn. Okay. What is another word for it? Shit, since we just, help somebody out. Redacted can work too. Interesting. Yep, we have rescinded. I wrote that down. Okay. Redacted, nobody's saying it's not a word. Recant. But isn't it recant verbal? I could be wrong. Retention. Recant is the. I thought recant. Rebuke. Okay, now I got a plan. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was verbal. Recant is right. So this is a letter. So she wrote it. Redacted is. Let's stay focused. Listen, but see, y'all see how when y'all come in here, y'all get to learn something. Withdraw. Wrote it down. Let's keep listening, guys.
You're no longer vouching for her character?
Absolutely not.
What brought that decision about?
Look at the way she fucking treated me yesterday. You're gonna call me a bitch and all this other shit, and then you went live yesterday and did this.
She never called you a bitch.
Yeah, and you did all this shit yesterday and today, and you want to say I'm disloyal because I don't tell you all my fucking. Yeah. So that's why I stayed silent, because I have a characterization letter on her. She don't have nothing on me. So I called the lawyer and asked him to pull it. Sure did.
Yeah, because she cussed you the fuck out. Yeah, I was right.
But you're so right, Kev. And I will say this: when you're in a position like she is in, you have to be careful how you move. You have to be nice to people.
You have to be nice to everybody, even the motherfuckers that ain't nice to you.
Exactly,
Nice
right?
Birds
because here's.
So is LaLa saying that in the position that you're in, you should have been kissing my ass? Cause that's how my ears heard that. In a position like hers, because if I can recall, I'm not sure if it was 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, I specifically said, I don't know who you got sitting around you, FWA, because these motherfuckers will be telling you that the way you moving, you ain't making the right moves. And now LaLa is saying, yeah, because she should have, you know what I mean? If I was in her position, is that right?
The thing. She needs this app to pay them lawyer fees. I don't need my fucking lawyer fees paid. I don't need my bills paid. I don't need. She needs this app for that, and I don't. I do my platform just for shits and fucking giggles. This page that I'm on right now, actually, I built this platform ever since I joined TikTok. It has like 3,000 or 4,000 followers on it. I built it myself. This is my original page that I've had for 5 fucking years.
Yeah, right about now, she should be rescuing cats out the trees, helping old lady cross the road.
So, I'm gonna say this. Right about now, she really needs to go find her a full-time job, but she's got court on Friday, so I don't know what she's got going on Friday. So, I'm just saying this. I'd be nice to everybody because you're in a vulnerable position.
Do you feel like you should have told her that you started your own platform?
One moment. I just received the CA. Child. Oh, Lord. All right. I don't know how true this information is, but I received a message on IG, and allegedly it's supposed to be the character letter, y'all. And allegedly it has LaLa's first and last name on it. Something that stands out to me I ain't gonna hold you. One thing about it, she read it to y'all. Wild. The only thing that stood out is that this was a character letter for your friend. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but if y'all know FWA real name, y'all would know that reading this letter, her name is not even spelled right in this letter. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I think you actually did her a solid, because the courts could have read that and said, well, this is a nice letter for whoever this was intended for, but you clearly can't be talking about her because that's not her name. Her name is this, and you wrote this multiple times in the letter. In the words of Bryce, my God, today.
Feel about her thinking that you should have told her or informed her? How do you feel about that?
I feel that she's entitled.
Oh,
You think that she feels entitled, or?
Yes, I feel like she feels that she's entitled. I don't feel like I need to tell everybody my move.
So when she confronted you about that, I'm just trying to get into your mind what you were thinking as she was sitting there cussing you the fuck out, right?
Well, before I go into too much dialogue, I need to ask. I actually got shared this because I heard you were having bando court, and I needed to know if I was going to be subpoenaed.
You want to come to bando court?
Yeah, when do I need to come to bando court?
Bando court. We go to bando court will be tomorrow evening. Yes, bando court will be tomorrow evening.
Okay, well, I don't want to put out all the evidence, so I'm going to stay quiet, right? I did not contribute anything to her legal fees because I feel like what she did was a senseless act of violence, and I don't support.
oh no. Let me take that back. I shouldn't have paused it right there. Let me let y'all hear that.
I'm just trying to get into your mind what you were thinking as she was sitting there cussing you the fuck out, right?
Well, before I go into too much dialogue, I need to ask. I actually got shared this because I heard you were having bando court, and I needed to know if I was going to be subpoenaed.
You want to come to bando court?
Yeah, when do I need to come to bando court?
Bando court. We go to bando court will be tomorrow evening. Yes, bando court will be tomorrow evening.
Okay, well, I don't want to put out all the evidence, so I'm going to stay quiet, right? I did not contribute anything to her legal fees because I feel like what she did was a senseless act of violence, and I don't support that. I get defending your kid, but I also understand that when you get involved in something like that, you make sure it happens on your turf. You don't do a pull-up, okay? So I am a very
Senseless act of violence. Didn't pay towards the lawyer fees. But when I was calling this shit 2 weeks ago, I was wrong though, right? I said if y'all her friends, y'all would tell her that this was just not a good look. I'm stuck on the senseless act of violence. She even said she did it on the guy. So, oh, that's beautiful. Sugar, thank you for lighting up the screen. She felt like it was also senseless because she pulled up to her child's father's house and committed the crime over there. Oh, okay. You might want to grab that heart meat, but this audience member says they should be best friends. They both flip-flop. Okay.
pro 2A person, and that is something I cannot support.
Okay, so we got Bailiff Noonie up in here. Bailiff, can you?
I think we heard enough on that note. She said she cannot support that, but she wrote a character letter. If it were being the situation, if I was FWA, I wouldn't fuck with none of y'all. Because the way y'all making this shit easy for her, the way y'all playing with this lady case, that's weird. Respectfully, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, do not be fooled. Nobody is going to go out their way, because let's talk about it. Pull this motherfucker down. Let's talk about it for a moment. Y'all, are saying, some of the people in the audience are saying that, oh, it was a skit. There's no way this is real. Let me help y'all comprehend something. The details that happened after the fact, the fallouts that happened after the fact. Y'all know it's been a while since I pulled the wig down, so I had to one time for the one time. All right. What I'm not understanding is that y'all saying that this is a skit, while we are also acknowledging that multiple lives have happened. Jaw Dropper ain't fucking with LaLa no more. They used to sit in the panel with FWA. Mad Day made it clear she done backed up because some shit just wasn't adding up from the platform. Y'all literally are saying that this is a skit. That's really the problem. If y'all think that this is a skit, LaLa sitting in multiple platforms, making it clear that she don't fuck with this woman who's pretty much been drugged up and down the streets of this side of TikTok for simply supporting her, makes zero sense. Because bottom line, they still not gonna fuck with FWA. It's not a skit. I need y'all use y'all brain cells. FWA also says out her mouth that LaLa has sent her people information behind the scenes. That's not a skit. People couldn't prove that doxing was happening and this and that. But then FWA admits, oh yeah, no, she was sending me this and that behind the scenes. So before y'all go hollering, oh, it's a skit, like process everything. Process all the information. It's not a skit. Same way that y'all definitely thought y'all gotta know when people are intentionally playing in your face. You have to know when someone is intentionally going out their way to say, oh, this is what this is, knowing the whole time is word solid. No. So LaLa is in the audience is saying it's not a skit. Okay. Either way, let me tell you something, LaLa. And I'm saying it in front of whoever's listening, whoever's streaming. Even if it's not a skit, I hate to be the bearer of bad news to the both of you. But when it's time for her to serve that time, whoever you engage with right now, that's who you're going to engage with. But as far as the majority, they ain't been fucking with you. They not going to fuck with you. As far as FWA go, when you got home, now let me flip through my notes. Since we are clear that this is not a skit. All right. Out on bail, fresh out. FWA actions. First thing she did was play victim. Out on bail, fresh out. First thing she did was make threats. Out on bail, fresh out. First thing she did was demand money. Out on bail, fresh out. She says she don't want TikTok help. Out on bail, fresh out. She made it clear she would rather sit with the whites. We are considered the blacks. When she is referring to us, she is referring to us as the blacks, okay? So with this fallout happening between FWA and LaLa, and y'all saying that this is a skit, her actions were not a skit. Her putting shrapnel in her child's father back, in her words, was not a skit. Her getting online soon as she got out to demand money from the supporters was not a skit. Her telling people, fuck around and find out. Now y'all know I'm about what I talk about. Yes, you can play the audio, Go ahead. And thank y'all so much for contributing to the live. Thank you for helping with the goal. Go ahead, Tattletale.
See, this is like I say, I don't do too much talking. I'm not a talker. Y'all the talkers, not me. I don't do too much talking. I don't do too much talking, y'all. I don't do too much talking. Okay? Y'all didn't even know what I was doing while I was doing it. Y'all didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Mm-hmm. I threw y'all sin off, didn't I? With the LaLa shit and all the things. I threw y'all sin off so fucking bad. Y'all didn't even know what the fuck I was doing to protect my motherfucking self and my family due to these motherfucking weird ass motherfuckers on this app. This fucking app. Y'all didn't know shit. Y'all tic-tac-toe playing ass motherfuckers. Okay. Then, good nobody. I've seen 3 social media cases and they lost everything because of their...
All right, real quick. Let me pose the question to the audience. Do that sound like somebody that is remorseful for putting hollow tips in their child father back? Do that sound like somebody remorseful? Red, yes. Blue, no. Do that sound like somebody remorseful for putting hollow tips in her child's father back? Red, yes. Blue, no. Vote real quick. Run up the likes real quick. We are almost at 300K in the likes. Let's continue to engage. Let's continue to do free things. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. Thank y'all for the engagement. That sound like somebody to you that's remorseful for putting hollow tips in a man back? Oh, okay. Yep, thank y'all for grabbing those daily heart means. Like I said, we are almost close to hitting 2K. We almost at 2K in the fan base. Less than 10 seconds to vote. So the majority says no. That is not someone who is remorseful. In the audio, it says, ha ha, I threw y'all scent off with the LaLa stuff. Ha ha. Anything about this case funny to y'all pertaining to FWA going to prison? Red, yes. Blue, no. Is any of this considered funny to y'all? A man getting hollow that she redacted her character letter. Less than 10 seconds. Yep. Go ahead. So the majority says nothing is funny about this case at all. Even Big Al says he's not smiling. I wouldn't be smiling either. My son is 15. If in the future he decides to have a child and him and his child's mother is no longer together, but try to be cordial, and he stays on his side, she stays on her side, and one day his child does not have her way, does not get what she wants, and she decides to call up her mom and say, oh, this, that. And then my son's baby mother come to his home at 3 a.m. and put hollow tips in his back. I wouldn't see how that would be laughable. So, fast forward. This happened. LaLa make it clear she redacted her statement. She felt like after FWA clearly shown her what was being shown, she don't give a fuck about you. She don't give a fuck about the man that helped create the child that she claimed to protect. Let's start there. So you're upset because she talked crazy to you. So you said, fuck it, I ain't fucking with you no more. I'm going to redact my statement. I'm going to go sit with the motherfuckers that do not like you. I'm even going to go as far as to do a whole mock trial, playing in your face. And FWA response to all of that is, knee slapper. I threw you guys off. With that type of logic, is that someone with a sane state of mind? Red, yes. Blue, no. With everything that's going on, the knee slapper is LaLa throwing off our scent. Is that someone with a sane state of mind to you? Red, yes. Blue, no. I'm really trying to process it. You know what? Let me allow for the jury to come up. If you are here to be a juror, request up. Yep, the majority ruled that it was not considered a knee slapper. It was definitely in their mind that something may be off with this woman.